I will try a little bit of vlogging. Uh, first time. Uh, First time I'll try to register record how my average day look like. So now I'm in the moment where I'm looking for a job and opportunities as an artist. So I'm hanging around like Ealing Broadway and Hanwell and checking what I can do here. So I just quitted job as a barista, and I'm looking for something new, and I don't know precisely what should I do. And I don't like these jobs in customer service too much, because it's not about people and customers, because I like people in general, but it's mostly about managers and management in general in this kind of companies. So, and I'm generally like into art too much to like really be into this kind of jobs. So now I'm going for my bicycle, and you will see what will happen next. Nothing special, but average day of mine. And here is a little pop-up shop on Hanwell, where I will try to sell some of my artworks. They've got phone number here, so you can call the owner of this shop, and maybe I can sell something there. We will see. So I will call him maybe tomorrow, today or tomorrow. So I'm in the Walpole Park. It's nearby Pitzhanger Manor and Gallery on Ealing. And I will just try to call this person from this pop-up shop. We'll see. We'll see if it will work. I will ask about possibility of showing some artworks there. Okay, so nobody is answering. He just... Okay. Unfortunately, it will be not easy to call there. I don't know if I should try again, because clearly someone doesn't want to respond this phone. So I'll tell you a story of mine here, like why I am in London, who am I, and so on. So in general, I came to London like 2 years ago. I am Polish. I'm an artist, and 2 years ago I started working here. First job here, it was It was some print shop, later some cleaning of some shops at nights, and later I've been working as a barista, serving coffees in one of the biggest hospitals in London. Like it was 1 year and 8 months, and it was during coronavirus pandemic. I was in London before, so I came here like 2019, and I was before in 2018, and I was working warehouse and later in some fast food. But why I am here in general? So I'm looking for opportunities as an artist, because I'm making tons of drawings. I've got some education in arts in general, but I'm making like compulsively a lot of arts since I'm 12. So I'm making art like 27 years now, and I've got thousands of drawings, and I'm constantly trying to sell it. But unfortunately, no gallery in Poland was interested. There was no gallery in Poland which would be interested in showing my art, even if I've got literally thousands of drawings. I had some exhibition in general, some quite big events where I could show my art, but in Poland there is not too many opportunities, and it's very difficult to show your art anywhere. So I came here because here it's like 200 galleries with contemporary art, and I'm looking for any kind of opportunity to sell or show my art. And in 2020 I had some exhibition. It was in a cave gallery on Pimlico, nearby the Pimlico underground station, and it was great event, but it was right just after the end of lockdown, so there was not too many people there, and the title of the exhibition it's so crazy. So okay, it's a little bit of my background. I'm here like 2 years, and I'm constantly like struggling to make art and money. And recently I've been very tired with this minimum wage job which I had. I had to travel like 1.5 hours in one way to my job, and I had many hours there, and it was too much for me in general. So I have found recently another job, but in this another job, the owner was so rude with me that I couldn't I couldn't work there, and this person would be very like annoyed with me all the time if I would stay there. So I'm in the process of looking for a new opportunity of some new job. So I'm just checking this kind of pop-up shops. There is a few of them here, but it's not easy to find them. There are some galleries, of course, to which I'm writing emails sometimes, and I'm sending some messages on Facebook and so on, but they are usually ignoring them completely. They are not responding to them. Sometimes they are writing that they are not interested in what I'm doing, and I'm doing mostly like abstract art for myself, abstract drawings. Those are usually some conceptual projects of sculptures which would be very difficult to make in real life. I am passionate about sculpture in general, but I don't have opportunity to make 3D sculptures, so I'm making sketches, showing what I would love to do in space in general. So I'm making this transparent projects of these transparent objects. So it's I've got a lot of these drawings. Now I'm changing style a little bit to show that I can do anything. I'm making portraits as well and regular commissions. I started recently this year. I met a few people which were interested in what I'm doing, and they started ordering some drawings. So I made a few of them. There is a previous video on my YouTube channel where I'm showing these drawings. And yeah, so now I'm traveling around Ealing, Broadway, Ealing, London in general, looking for any kind of opportunity to make money. Because if I will not make money, I will have to come back to small town in Poland, Błonie, where there is not too many opportunities for artists. There is no opportunities for artists for sure. It's nearby Warsaw, but in Warsaw there is not too many galleries in general. So I just try to stay here as long as possible, and I'm looking for opportunities, as I said. What can I say more? So I'll be vlogging now from time to time. It's like I'll make this because for a long time I was planning to do it, to show a little bit of my world, like in a documentary way. So in the end of June I'll be 39 years old. So I just decided that I will make a little present for myself, and I will make vlog a real thing. So and it's another way to it's content for the web, and it's on the same time it's like a documentation of your life. So there's many good things which are coming from vlogging. Yeah, I'm still struggling with my English. I still got problems with vocabulary. I'm looking for words all the time. I am my grammar sucks sometimes, but I'm trying to do my best. I think I've got ear for sounds in general, so it will be not easy to listen to me, and that's why I'm so slow sometimes when I'm speaking English. I'm generally quite slow and chill out because there is no need to be in rush in life. But when it comes to speaking English, it's not an easy task for me. I've learned most of my English in my 30s, so be respectful. Just before, I haven't had too much of an experience with this language. Later I started watching obsessively interviews on YouTube to learn proper English, to understand it better, because I knew that it's a window to the bigger world for me. Of course, it's nothing special to speak another language, but like if I want to sell my art, I know that I have to speak English, and I'm in general like cosmopolitan, let's say. I don't believe in nationalities. I don't consider myself as a Polish, or I consider myself as a citizen of the world in general, and like English is one of the most universal languages, I think now. So I choose this one. I would love to speak Spanish as well, maybe some other languages which are the most like when there is a huge population of people which are talking in some language, it would be worth of learning this language. So maybe I will try with another one in my 40s. 30s were for English now. Now it's time for another one, and I think it will be Spanish, but it will take a long time before I will get to the basics even. I speak some Russian as well, but I'm not very interested in this language. Let's say. Okay, so I'll be posting from time to time some simple stories from my everyday life. Now I'm just traveling. I will maybe visit one of the most interesting galleries here in neighborhood, Felix and Spear Gallery. I know the person which is running this gallery, so maybe I'll go there and I will have some small talk. And there is some exhibition which I haven't seen yet. What can I say more? I'm traveling everywhere on bicycle because it's saving money. And now especially I'm like struggling with money. Yeah, so 2 years in London for me. When it comes to period before, it would I would have to tell a longer story in general, but I don't think it's the right moment. Story of my life is like maybe quite interesting, but and quite unusual. But I would have to like be on a proper mood to tell this story. So. But the most important fact is that I'm an artist and I'm treating it very seriously. I stick to that, and I love to do art, and I'm making it, as I said, 27 years. And now I have to do everything to sell it in some way. Okay. I will show you some views from here, from this park, which I like very much. So look at my phone. That's why my selfies are so shitty, because glass above the camera lens is like broken, and I don't have money for a new phone, which I would love to have, because like making proper photos is a part of my art job, and but in general I'm treating it like it's a part of history that tools are damaged sometimes. So if my selfies are shitty, it's a part of story. It's a part of story of my life. Okay, see you. and I'm planning to make some other leaflets with my portraits, but I don't have money to make them. I mean, I've got some, but I have to be careful with money now, so I can't make it like nice looking, like gorgeous portraits which are showed on this like small leaflets or poster, maybe in the future. So, and these portraits are like commercial thing. I mean, I'm not thinking about myself as a portraitist. I like to make them, and I think I can make them very well. But my goal is to sell my abstract artworks. What kind of city it is that sushi is laying on the streets? Anyway, I've got some story to tell. So I've been in Felix Spear gallery, as you have seen. So Cameron was there, which is working there, and it was closed, but he let me in. Let me go in. So there was an exhibition of Suzan Swale, which I recommend. So this gallery, Felix Spear, is mainly selling artworks like British art from 70s, 80s, like of the well-known and not well-known artists from this period. And now it was Suzan Swale. They are making a lot of exhibitions here, which are really great opportunity to like see artists which I am not familiar with which I am not very familiar, because I was not following like very carefully like British art. Of course, I know the most important artists from here, but there is much more than what I know. So I will show you like very fast overview, like what I have seen there, and I've got some album as well, some catalog from some previous shows. So it's a very like very different painting style of painting than I am preferring personally. but it's you can see that this is the person which is constantly working with this medium, and it's clearly professional when it comes to it. I liked there was one piece in the gallery, like X-rays of Mickey Mouse and it was very different than whatever you can see on her paintings, but it looked very interesting, like teddy bear in the shape of Mickey Mouse, and it was X-rays made photography. I'm seeing most of this picture I'm seeing now for the first time, and as Cameron said me, Suzan is telling stories of her life, and she's like fighting feminists in general. So there are some stories which are very interesting, which are behind these paintings. Of course, it can remind us a painting of this one, painting of Damien Hirst. As we can see, Suzan can do it as good, almost like Hirst. Anyway, she had some, as far as I know, some serious health issues. So at some point we are all dealing with this kind of pictures, and these circumstances are saving our lives. Anyway, I'm just thinking. There is this picture on this exhibition which I didn't make. I don't have it on video. Anyway, this one is very interesting because it's something which we don't want to see as a man usually, and we are avoiding this subject. So those are all female artists, as far as I know. In the background, the most famous ones. Monument, 1983. Acrylic on canvas. Very nice picture, very nice painting. This is like okay, 1983. Okay, if you want to see more, just go to Felix and Spear. I highly recommend this place. This place is run by a person which is really passionate about art, and it's not very often like that. Okay, Suzan Swale. I have to think about this exhibition more. But it's like very sensitive painting, very subtle, very feminine, let's say. I think that's I hope it will not sound like sexist or something like that, but I think that I've got different approach to arts, but of course it can be purely cultural thing. So yeah, so the words I would say that what I recognize in paintings of women's, it's like they are more subtle, they are more less aggressive, they are like they are not afraid of making some like naive moves and so on. So it's a very different approach to making art. I think it's very narrative very often. But of course, every person is individual, is different, and it's not up to. It's not about the sex of the author. Anyway, Dance Me to the End of Time, Suzan Swale. I don't know if I am saying this surname properly. Anyway, another experience of mine. Now check what is going on Ealing Broadway. Okay, see you later. For art's sakes, this is a local gallery where they are selling mostly prints and like many kinds of handmade things. So you've got very different feelings about this city when you don't have to work very hard. So I'm walking around Ealing, looking for interesting places where I could potentially work, but there's not too many of these kind of places. After my last experiences with working in the kitchen, I'm not interested anymore in like kitchen porter jobs, because I'm like definitely not into it. It would be a very bad choice for me. I didn't expect that, and that this park will be so crowded. Anyway, it's sunny day, so there's a lot of people on the streets. So I'll check a few other places. Maybe I'll sit somewhere and drink some tea. So I don't know what I should do with the rest of my day. See you later. And my battery will be will end soon. So okay, never mind. Posh. There's almost no place to sit. So I left CV in one place today, and I realized that I don't have printed CVs anymore. One left, but one left, old one, with no where there is no everything from my previous jobs. Anyway, it's difficult to find a proper place. There are some. I'm looking mostly in coffee shops now. There's one opportunity connected with art, but I don't want to tell anything about it if it will not work. So maybe it will work, but the probability is low that I will be working there. It's about gallery, I can say, but we'll see. So I'm enjoying this day. There's so many people here in Wall Park. You can smell wheat everywhere. People are drinking beer. Beautiful day. Couples, groups of young people, dogs, kids. There's a tradition in general to going to parks, in London, and I like it very much. It's starting to be like that in Warsaw, for example, but it began it's not a long tradition, let's say, in Warsaw, but there's few places in Warsaw, like on the riverside, where there is like very similar experience, that there are people drinking beer and having fun in general. So I'll just show you a little bit more of this park, maybe, and that's it. As usually, I'm choosing not very crowded places, uh, because I don't want anyone to listen to this story. Uh, And this is it, like for today, because I don't want to make these videos too long, especially when I'm not talking too much about anything special. I think I can make some videos of this kind when I'm traveling and checking galleries. There are always some interesting places which I can show. There are some galleries which I'm visiting on a regular basis. Anyway, now I'll not have too much time for that, probably, but maybe 1-2 exhibitions I can show like that. I was planning to make some interviews as a part of this series Undiscovered Universes, which I started some time ago, but I don't have time to continue this series. So I'm planning to make one interview. I planned it like 2-3 weeks ago, but I couldn't couldn't make it. So those will be like random videos from my documentation of my life, but very random, without any special plan. Like for now, I'm just checking new medium and what I can do with it, and so on and so on. Of course, vlogging is simply a lot of work for which I don't have time. But yeah, stay tuned. So I left one CV, and that's all for today. I will be looking for some other options online as a illustrator, graphic designer, as a gallery worker of any kind, art technician or anything like that, as a barista, as well as a human being. So those are like things which I'm doing now. Maybe some drawing, maybe some sketching in the sketchbook, maybe on the with use of the tablet. This kind of funny days. Okay, see you later.